All right, and we are live. So, Lions versus Ravens should be an interesting game for sure. I'm picking the Lions to win 34 to 30, I think is what I said. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Both these teams, high powered offenses. And I like both their defenses, but considering there's a bunch of injuries as well, a little bit concerning. Um, but I'm in a happy mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a great mood. And I'm hoping this game is good because the last game was, in a word, abysmal. Pretty abysmal. So hopefully this will be good. Because I'm hoping for a high scoring game. I want all the points. All the points. Is it gonna happen? Maybe, maybe not. But I want all the points. And with me is my sweet tea. Delicious. Oh, I was like, keep that ATL in there. There we go. All right, so Monday Night Football. Looks like the Lions are going to start off with the ball. Oh, loop on to kick it away. 18th season for John Harbaugh. Goodness gracious. I know a lot of Ravens fans wants to see him gone. It would take like legitimately like the Ravens to absolutely just bottom out. Not really bottom out, but fail once again to even make the if they don't make the AFC Championship game. Return to the 25, up to the 30. Spin move, that's going to be 25, up to the about 30, about 33-yard line is where they put number 25. Who is that? I didn't show. First down 10 for the Lions. Like I said, the Lions absolutely amazing game against the Bears last week. I'm hoping that here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm hoping that we have a good game. At same exact time in fantasy, I'm up by 20, but I got like both like my team my opponent has both of his quarterbacks, the Goff and Lamar, and I got Zay Flowers. So I'm probably going to lose, but I'm hoping that I can win. So it was about a 2 yard gain there by Jameer Gibbs. It's going to be second down and 8 for the Lions. Excuse me. Shotgun formation for Jared Goff from the about the 34-ish yard line. Sam Porter to his right, going to drop back and pass, and hesitates, throws to the right side, wide open is Jameson Williams up to the 40 and out of bounds for a big time gain. First down 10 for the 40-yard line. 4:10 left to go in the 14:10 left to go in the first quarter. Let's go Baltimore Ravens. I mean, I picked the Lions to win, but I think it's gonna be a back and forth game. I kind of hope it doesn't be for fantasy purposes, but then like for personal purposes, I hope it is. I hope it's a fun game. So first down 10, but the 41-yard line. Jared Goff's got two tight ends to his right, got Jameer Gibbs to his right. Going to be a hand off Jameer Gibbs, who's going to try to make a man miss, but unfortunately, Owe is just right there. I mean, I don't know if it was a missed block or what it was, but he just like, I'm right here for about a 2 yard loss. Well, 3 yard loss. So it looks like Wright was supposed to get him. Let's see. Oh, right. Goodness gracious, that looked terrible. That looked bad. I don't. He's just like, then just fell down. Okay, so 3 yard loss. Second down and 13 from the 45-yard line. Jared Goff going to be a handoff to Jeremy Gibbs off to the left side, who's going to up to 40 and down to about the 37-yard line is where they're going to put him. So nice gain there, about 8 yards. It'll be third down and about 5. Sorry, third down 6. Yeah, a lot of people out. Like I said, they're talking about. I mean, Jair Alexander's not really the big of a deal, but Duke's out, and also is Kyle Van Noy. Jared Goff draws back a pass and is getting some kind of pressure. Throws across the middle, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be Jameson Williams once again with another big catch and grab. And that's going to be up to about the 17-yard line for another Lions first down. 12:15 left to go in the first. Who is that on? I'm trying to think. Oh, it's not really on anybody. He just basically just sat right there in the coverage. All right, so first down 10 at the 18-yard line. Going to be a handoff. Jahmyr Gibbs off to the left side, who is going to sidesteps and actually gets about 2. Could have easily got none, but kind of sidesteps the defender, make it down second down 8. Like I said, I'm interested to see also the Lions defense after this drive, because like I said, we did have a lot of people who were going to be out, so very, very interesting to see how this goes. But second down 8, I assume they're going to try to find Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jared Goff shotgun formation. Got Gibbs to his left. Draws back to pass. Got plenty of time. He's going to check it down to Gibbs, who's going to get about to the 11-yard line. Third down and about 2 or 3 yards. Yeah, third down 3. I mean, how many lines are probably going to go for it anyway, so if they don't get it here, I'll be surprised if they don't. Right now, it's a very solid drive, 56 yards, over 4 minutes taken off. So far, decent. From the 11-yard line, got Bunch to the right, Jahmyr Gibbs to the right. Agason Tesla over to the left. Draws back to pass. Jared Goff hesitates, throws across middle, and unfortunately, Jahmyr Gibbs was not even looking. And it's be fourth down and 3, 10:27 to go in the first quarter, and it looks like I said, they're going to go for it. I mean, why not? So from the 11-yard line, once again, Bunch to the right. Oh, now they're going to switch it up. So Jameer's to his right. What in the world is going on? 5 seconds, 4, 3. Jared Goff throws, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown down to the 4-yard line, and that is a first down for the Lions. Kind of surprising there. Like a little bit of confusion, though. It was on Marlon Humphrey, too, so let's see. Well, no, it wasn't. It was on Hamilton. So first you go from the 4. Well, about the 4.5. Bunch to the right once again. Jahmyr Gibbs to the right. Going to be a handoff. Give a touchdown, please. And Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be... he's going to be at the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. 9:37 left to go in the first quarter. I'm hoping for a rushing touchdown. That would be nice. And going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who easily gets in for a touchdown. So 6-0, 9:16 left to go in the first quarter, and the Lions strike first. So Lions strike first. 6-0, 9:16 left to go in the first quarter. Long, sustained drive. A little bit of a interesting 4th and 3 there. I mean, they were kind of confused, but got to Amon-Ra St. Brown, got the first down, and basically scored the next two plays. Kick is up and kick is good by Jake Bates. So it is 7-0 for the Lions. Probably going to go to commercial break if I had to guess, but I'm excited to see how the Baltimore Ravens are going to handle, like I said, a little bit of depleted Lions defense. I got to remember exactly how many people are out, because there's a lot of people who are out. Let's look up Monday Night Football injuries. Because they showed the 3 Baltimore Ravens that were out. They showed, obviously, Jair Alexander, Kyle Van Noy, and Madubuike. But let's see here. Who is out for the Lions. If it will show me, that would be nice. No. This is not helping me at all. Nope, it's not. It just says, oh, well, they announced their inactives. Well, then tell me who the inactives are. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's just look at live updates. Why not? All right, so it says that, well, Decker was playing. They're talking about questionable, but who was actually playing? Yeah, Taylor Decker and Jack Campbell will play. Looks like not really anybody big. It's mainly just like rotational people. Okay. Well, I thought it was more than that. Anyways. Yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping it's a good game. I'm just hoping that both running backs have a great game. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm up by 20 points. Both quarterbacks are on my opponent's roster. So I'm going against Jared Goff and uh, Lamar Jackson, but I do have Zay Flowers, so I do have a positive there. So hopefully, like I said, if he throws anybody, it's going to be Zay Flowers. That's the hope. Or throw his first interception. That'd be nice too. All right, so Lamar Jackson about to receive this. I mean, let us to kick it back. I'll turn it back. So Jake Bates on the boot this ball away, and it's going to be into the end zone for a touchback. So first down 10 for the Ravens. 9:16 remaining second in the first quarter. Sorry. Down 7-0. Let's see what Lamar can do. All right, so Lamar under center with Derrick Henry in the backfield. Two tight ends to the right. Going to be a play action pass. Lamar throws. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be Andrews up to about the 49-yard line. Great job there by Mark Andrews. Will be a gain of about what, 14 yards there? No, about 19 yards there. It's a great job there, like basically faking like they're blocking. Kind of confuses Brian Branch. He comes a little bit late. And like I said, Mark Andrews is a big dude to kind of bring down. So first down 10 from about the 39. Lamar going to be an I formation. Charlie Kowalar came into motion, and that is going to be a jump by Hutchinson. So going to be first down and 5 for the Ravens. All right, 8:36 left to go in the first quarter. First down and 5. Lamar was in I formation. Let's see if he's in it again. Nope. Yep. Actually, yes. Going to be an I formation. Derrick Henry off in the backfield. Going to send Charlie Kolar in motion over to the right. Going to be hand off to Derrick Henry, try the right side, who's going to get the first down and get past midfield at the 49-yard line. So first down 10 for the Ravens. Like I said, I'm hoping for a big night for Derrick Henry. Like I said, I am hoping for a great game because it's been a little bit since we had a great game. 2, I'm up by 20 points in fantasy, but my opponent has both Lamar and Jared Goff, so I'm a little concerned. But I still got Zay Flowers. So I'm still in a good spot, but I'm a little bit nervous. So Lamar going to be a pistol with Mark Andrews to his right. Going to be a keeper by Lamar, who is going to make a man miss up to the 45, up to the 40, and then slides kind of awkwardly down about the 30, well, no, probably the 42, 43 yard line. Yeah, kind of slid awkwardly there. No, he got past the 40, so it's like the 38, 37 yard line. So first down 10, 7 left to go in the first. Lamar, empty set. Draws back a pass and throws across middle to be Mark Andrews, who gets them to about the 29-yard line. So nice gain there, about 8 yards. Second down and 2 for the Ravens. So far, Mark Andrews having a pretty good game. I mean, it's just 2 catches, but still, it's better than it has been. That's an understatement for sure. So, second down 2. Lamar, shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his left. Got 2 tight ends to his left. Now motions, looks like Mark Andrews over to the right. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry, who is going to kind of basically get like a yard. So, third down and 1 from about the 28-yard line for the Ravens. I'll be very surprised if the Ravens, don't go for it even if they don't get it here. Loop is good, but you still also kind of want to, set a precedent. Third down, one will be hand up to Derrick Henry. He's got the first down up to the 20, up to the 15, up to the 10, 5, and touchdown, Derrick Henry. Back-to-back rushing touchdowns. Like I said, I'm happy. I'm good. Give both running backs all. Oh, it's offsides. Okay, decline. All right, so 7-6. Luke with the extra point to make it a 7-0 ball game. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter, and I'm loving the fact that the running backs are getting all the carries. Just continue to do that. No passing touchdowns. That's not going to happen. But no passing touchdowns. Or if it is, it's to Zay Flowers. All right, so loop on for the extra point. And kick is up, and kick is right down the middle. So it is 7-7. Let me check and see what people are saying on both sides. Let's see. Great blocks for Tyler Linderbaum and Daniel Falele to create that hole for Derrick Henry touchdown. I agree. Derrick Henry is one of those rare players where you feel privileged you got to see him play. I agree. Like I said, even as an Auburn fan, Derrick Henry at Alabama was something different. And then just seeing his career in the NFL, absolutely amazing. That was a 28-yard runner. Let's see here. Not really that much. People just saying Derrick Henry doing Derrick Henry things. Mark Andrews had 2 total catches over the first 2 games. He has 2 catches on the first Ravens drive tonight. Yeah, like I said, it's been pretty bad for Mark Andrews the last little bit. So hopefully he has a pretty decent day. Obviously, I would love it to be Zay Flowers, but I'll take what I can. Lions. Let's see here. The Lions' offense is going to have to be immaculate tonight because I don't see them stopping the Ravens very often with this defensive front. I don't know. I think obviously there could be some improvement, but I do think that, like I said, these are just 2 really good offenses. So, after being held to 23 yards last game, Ravens running back Derrick Henry produces 36 yards in his first drive. Yeah, like I said, I'm just hoping that it's a great day for both these running backs, and I'm hoping that Zay Flowers is a decent enough day that 20-point cushion that I have right now stays that way. It's probably not going to happen, but it'd be nice if I won. Even though I'm technically up, I'm the top of the league, but I want to stay at the top. So, about to get back to the action. Like I said, I'm thinking it's gonna be back and forth game. That's why I picked Lions to win 34-30. Like I said, I think it's gonna be one of those games, and both teams going down the field, so you never know. Heck, I mean, it could be in the 40s for all we know. So 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Lions about to get the ball back. Loop on with the extra point with the kickoff, and it's going to be returned by the 3-yard line. 10, 15, up to 20, 25, 30, and down about the 33-yard line is where the Lions are going to start off. Ooh, Derrick Henry's 23 rushing yards was the fewest since 2023. I guess it makes sense that was the Lions 2023, which was pretty bad. So, first down and 10. From the 32-yard line, Jared Goff's going to be a play action pass here, who's going to actually throw a little bit of a screen, and it's probably an incomplete pass because it's not a backwards pass. But they're going to make sure that it's not a backwards pass, but I'm pretty sure it's forward. Jared Goff's kind of saying that it's not a backwards pass. I mean, Mahomes threw 2 last night, so I understand why they're like, oh, he's probably a backwards pass. See here. So he's at like the 23. Well, let's see that. Let's see down the line. I'm pretty sure it's not a backwards pass, but they say it is. So second down, 19. All right. Jared Goff under center. Going to send James Williams into motion. Going to be a handoff. And oh my goodness, Jahmyr Gibbs tries to make something happen out of nothing. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but who is that absolutely blew up the play? Is that Travis Jones doing that? Oh, dude, I love me some Travis Jones. All right, so 24. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of close, but I think that's a forward pass. I don't think it's a backwards pass. Anyways, from the 23-yard line, third and 19, Jared Goff in shotgun formation. But have Jahmyr Gibbs to his right. Trips to the left. Draws back to pass. He's getting some kind of pressure. Going to be a screen pass to Jahmyr Gibbs up to 30 and down he goes. So it's going to be fourth down and forever because of that backwards pass. And I have to put the ball away. So wait, was it Robinson or was it Jones? They show Travis Jones when the play blew dead. So I don't know who actually got that that interior pressure that kind of forced Gibbs to go outside to his right. But first point of the day. All right, so cleanly punted, and it's a great one. Going to be returned by the 15-yard line, up to the 20, up to the 25, up to the, oh, goodness gracious. Who is that? Vaki? I don't know who that is, but number 33, absolutely just demolished the punt returner. So they'll be starting off at about the 28-yard line. 3:16 left to go in the first quarter, and we're going to go to commercial break. What's up, Manuel? Who's the game? How's the game been? Have Lamar and JMO scored? I got them in fantasy. No. So both the running backs, Jameer Gibbs and also Derrick Henry, have scored touchdowns. It's 7-7, like 3:16 left to go in the first quarter. The Lions and the Ravens both scored in the first drives. Lions got the ball, and then on first down, it seemed to me like it wasn't a backwards pass, but they called it a backwards pass, where it was basically like on the line, and it was like for like -9 yards. So it was like second down and 19, and the line just couldn't really do. Once you got to second 19, it was kind of hard for them to kind of dig out of that hole. So unfortunately, they had to punt the ball. So the Ravens will take over at about the looks like the 27-ish yard line. But I got Zay Flowers in fantasy, and I'm going against Lamar and Jared Goff. So I'm just hoping for two great running back games. That's all I want at this point. All right, so from 27, Lamar. Well, still waiting. I guess it's like TV's timeout. So first down 10, Lamar under center. Going to be an I formation. Going to be a play action pass. Has got some running out of time. Throws across the middle to be caught, and that's going to be Mark Andrews again. Oh, sorry. Correction. Charlie Kolar with the reception. Nice, about 8-yard gain there. So we second down and 2. So second down and 3. Lamar in shotgun formation. Going to be a hand to Derrick Henry. He's going to try the middle, and he gets absolutely clapped right there. So it's going to be no gain, third down and 3. 2:30 remaining in the first quarter. All right, so third down and 3. Lamar with Henry getting a little bit of rest. Going to have Hill to his left. Draws back a pass and looks to his left, throws, and unfortunately, him and Hill are not on the same exact page. 4th and 3, and the Ravens have to punt this ball away. So back-to-back punts for both these teams. Lamar's frustrated for obvious reasons, and I think that basically Hill I don't know if he just messed it up or what, but he was not thrown in the right direction. I think it was supposed to be a wheel route, but he wasn't on the sidelines. I don't know what was going on. Anyways, Stout on the boots ball away, and looks like it's going to be it's a great one. Goodness gracious. Returned about the 3-yard line, up to the that's a block in the back. Doesn't matter because he got tackled. And is that Tampa? Yes, it is. TJ Tampa with the tackle. However, there is a flag, so I don't know what the flag is just yet. Because it did come early. I thought it was a block in the back, but I didn't see a flag thrown. So holding on the receiving team too, so even backing up even more. Goodness gracious. Look at us sneeze. Ugh, goodness. That was a lot. Forgive me, King Henry. I completely forgot about you and Jameer Gibbs too. Overall, as long as the Ravens score and JMO gets some catches and yards, I'm going this week. Looking to be 3-0 this week. JMO did get 2 decent catches. He had 2. I think he's got like 2 for 30 something. Let's see. Double check, make sure. But I'm pretty sure he has like 2 for, I'm going to say 36. No, 2 for 43. So there you go. So far, so good. Obviously, you wanted to be a little better, but, Beggars can't be choosers. Um, I just want Zay Flowers to get something because he hasn't got anything just yet. So a little surprised by that. And keep no touchdowns by either quarterback. I think that's a fair trade. Just have both running backs absolutely just run hog wild. I mean, what was that? It was this is before both of our time. Well, not before both of our times, before both of our fandoms. Um, I believe it was Maurice Jones-Drew and Chris Johnson who combined for a lot of yards. Um, versus Chris Johnson. There we go. 2009, where both players achieved historic long touchdown runs the same game. Let's see here. 2009. So Chris Johnson had 228 rushing yards. And then Maurice Jones-Drew had, well, if I can say how much he had long touchdown runs of 80 and 79. So he also has like close to like 200 rushing yards too. So that's what I'm thinking of. Like just have like the best possible running back games you could possibly have. That's what we want. All right. So from the basically 1 yard line, first down 10 for the Lions. 1:43 remaining in the first. Jared Goff going to be obviously under center with going to be a handoff to Montgomery, who gets a nice little push up to about the 6 or 7 yard line. So great job there. Going to be about a 5 yard gain, 5 to 6 yard gain. Second down and about, I'll give him 4. So you know what, Ryan? I wouldn't be happy if Lamar drops a pooper, but I can at least not be completely against you if Lamar doesn't perform to max. Like I said, Lamar is always going to do well. As long as he doesn't get 23, then I feel good. But anyways, I'm number 1 in my league, so I'm fine if I lose. But like I'd prefer not to. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be there was a media flag. Is it a false start or legal formation? That's Jenkins with a tackle. All right, so what happened? It wasn't like a legal shift. It's got to be like either like um, offsides or something like that because it was like immediate throw. No legal formation. Okay, so back him up even more. I just realized how many Ravens and Lions I own. I have some of the high level players on those teams, and Henry, Gibbs, Jackson, and Williams across 3 leagues. I mean, they're one of the best offenses, so that kind of makes sense. But um, I try to diversify a little bit this year, and it's worked out so far for me. I don't have a lot of players in the same team. I mean, I have some like the Panthers players because I'm like I was going to put them on my bench, and T Mac's been looking pretty good. So one of those looked pretty good. Bryce has been okay. So gonna be trips to the left. Jared Goff drops by the pass and is going to throw across the middle, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be all the way up to about the 16-yard line, and that is Sam Laporta with the first down. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Lions don't have to run a play, but they might. See here. Oh, great blitz pickup by Dan Montgomery. Absolutely fantastic. All right, so from the 15, under center. Right now it's 3 seconds left to go. And not going to call a play. That's what I thought. So end of the first quarter, it is 7-7. Going to go to commercial break. Um, last year I had Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jared Goff, and dude, that went lethal. Um, this year, I still have Khalil Shakir because you can always get him later on, and I just love Shakir because he always like gives you like a solid enough number. Every now and then he'll have a pretty good day. For the most part, it's just give me something solid. Um, and then uh, I don't have any combining. I tried to, but I still got Mahomes and Herbert as my quarterback, so I'm doing pretty dang good with that right there. But the more that I use the Yahoo and Sleeper Fantasy websites, the more they've grown on me. Yahoo might slightly be because of I'm winning and like my team slide on there, but no need to dwell on it. Like I said, I haven't tried any of those. I've just always done ESPN because that's what my friends have done. Because I don't know, I've never tried anything different. But I might try it next year to see is it like the way that it looks? Is it like the way that it looks, or like the way like the information's there? So, like there's obviously like different ones, and like there's different things you like about them. I know that one of my friends said that ESPN did something different like a couple of years ago to kind of like not steal a feature from somebody else, but they liked the feature that somebody else did, so they kind of made it their own. But I've done like sleeper for Dynasty, but and also the sleeper for NBA fantasy, but I've only done ESPN for football fantasy. Football fantasy. Fantasy football. Sorry about that. For that football fantasy. All right, let's see here. Let's look at ESPN fantasy football. So ESPN football fantasy. All right, so about to be back to the game. So I'll just get back to it. All right, so from the 15-yard line, first down and 10 for the Lions. Waiting for them to come all the way back. There we go. Jared Goff going to be under center with Montgomery in the backfield. Going to send J-Mo in motion over to the right. Going to be a play action pass, and is going to just check it down to Dan Montgomery up to the 20, and gets a nice little block up to the 25. That's going to be a first down about the 27-yard line for Dan Montgomery. Nice gain there, about 12 yards. First down 10 for the Lions. It's a great block there by Sam Laporta to kind of allow Dan Montgomery to kind of cut back to the left. My Yahoo. I keep on saying Yahoo. Why do I say Yahoo? My Yahoo app has a whopping 37 points right now with only Zay Flowers playing right now. He didn't swap out Burrow and Aaron Jones, but even with them, I think I could have won. Oh well, win's a win. That's true. Never complain about dumb mistake. Never complain about your opponent making dumb mistakes. It was a nice little run by Jared Goff for about 5 yards, second down to 5. Yes, I do repeat that Jared Goff did, in fact, run. No, it's a sight to behold, but it does happen from time to time. All right, so Jared Goff under center. That's a Dan Montgomery motion. Going to be a pitch and great pursuit by the Ravens. And that's going to be a 3-yard loss. Stark's going to push him out. But that play really and truly is going to be down to Marlon Humphrey for forcing him way too far outside. So, third down and about 8 for the Lions. Like I said, great pursuit, not only by Marlon Humphrey, but also great pursuit by Malachi Starks. Love Malachi Starks coming out of Georgia. From the 30-yard line. Oh, what's up, Zoe? From the 30-yard line, Jared Goff in shotgun formation got Dan Montgomery to his left. Play clock at 3, 2, 1. Got it off. Drops by the pass. And is going to throw across the middle. It's going to be Sam Laporta for a first down up to the 44-yard line. And that is a first down for the Lions. 12:55 to go second quarter. Still 7-7. Zoe, you feeling a little bit better? Like I said, it's been a minute. It's been a day since the Broncos game. Looking forward to next week. I'm trying to remember who the Broncos are playing next week. Who are they playing next week? Shoot. I know the Chargers are playing the Giants because I'm like that's the easiest game I could possibly pick. I say that now, but it's probably be an upset. So from the 43.5 yard line, Jared Goff under center with Dan Montgomery in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Dan Montgomery who is going to run to the brick wall and get absolutely nothing. So second down and 10 for the Lions. Just when I thought Goff plays the game the right way, he goes out of the pocket and runs like a running back. What happened when the quarterbacks play quarterback? I know, just like what happened to the game that I love? I don't know. I do think it's funny that like it's been like the trend is kind of flipped on its head where you don't see a lot of people saying like, oh we're I mean you still have some people who call Lamar a running back, which is it is what it is. But I do like that people now are like, he doesn't run, we don't like him. um, or you do have a lot of people who are like that. If he doesn't run, we don't want him. But great run there by Dan Montgomery. Gets down to about the 3rd and 1, by like a 9 yard gain. So from the 47 yard line, got Jahmyr Gibbs in there. Going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get the first down, but barely. And yep, he's going to get the first down. All right, so first down 10 from about the 46 yard line for the Lions. I don't know. It is also surprising when you see like a more so pocket quarterback actually scramble. You're like, oh, he can move, you know, because like Jared Goff is what 30? Let's see, 32. I think it's 32. First down and 10. Jared Goff in shotgun formation with Jahmyr Gibbs to his right. Draws back to pass and has got some time, but running out of time. Sidearm throws. That's going to be up to Jahmyr Gibbs, who is going to get the first. Oh no, sorry, 9 yard gain. The marked him just short. There was a flag. I feel like it's going to be on the defense though, if I had to guess. Double check it, make sure. I think it's on the defense. Yeah, legal contact on Hamilton. Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I mean like Sam Porter kind of ran into him, but he also went like a bear hug. So obviously going to call it dumb decision. So second down and 1. Jared Goff in that funky little. It's not I formation. It's like what's that formation called? I can't remember. Hand off to Montgomery's going to get the first down up to the 30, down to the 29 yard line. So first down 10. 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Still 7-7, but the Lions are driving. You ever think how weird it is that the guys who say stuff like above are also the guys how like hard nosed ground pound running football? You'd think more running and less passing. I mean, it's like I said, they talk about quarterbacks like back in the day, but then like they'll say the same thing about Fran Tarkenton. They'll be like, "Oh, that Fran Tarkenton, he was an absolute, absolute masterclass, whatever they say." But like, he's like the original scrambling quarterback. Like, yeah, no, Bart Starr wasn't like exactly like a dual threat kind of guy, but like, I don't know. Going to be handoffs to Dan Montgomery. He's going to get the first. Well, it depends on the spot. I think he's going to get the first down, 10 yard gain there. But yeah, I don't know. It's like even then. So think about like some of the people who say that, and then they watch the wishbone in the '80s, and the wishbone does not work if you don't have a running quarterback. So, like Reggie Slack, Auburn quarterback in the '80s when we were really good, from like '87 to '89. Like I said, running quarterback. Trying to think of like some of the other ones for Nebraska. Can't think of anybody right now. But handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get up to Tommy Frazier. Gets about a yard, so second down and 9. But yeah, it's like people like that, like quarterbacks like that, and they talk about like smash mouth football, like run the ball and that kind of stuff, and they literally watch the wishbone. Yeah, it's not the wishbone, but it's still a running quarterback. So I don't know. Some people are stupid. So second down and 9. Already been an 8.5 minute drive. That's how long this drive's been. From the 18-yard line, it'll be handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's got a nice little hole. He's going to get down to almost first down. It's going to be about a 7-yard gain. Third down and 1. The Lions are just eating up this clock, and I'm all here for it. As long as you give the ball to Dan Montgomery, I'm good. That's an amazing hole. Goodness, that's an amazing hole. That's literally like a 3-yard hole. You could easily get through that. Maybe even a 4-yard hole. All right, so I'm going to have 2 tight ends to the left. Jared Goff under center. Play clock at 2, 1. Barely can snap off. And, Jared Goff ran. Looky there. Did a little QB sneak. Did not see that coming. I legit did not see that coming. I thought he tripped. Now, remind you that this has been from the 1-yard line. So it is a 16-play, 89-yard drive approaching 10 minutes. That's how amazing this drive is right now. So from the 9-yard line, Jared Goff got Jahmyr Gibbs to his left. Going to send Raymond into motion, drops back to pass. Throws, it's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs, and he's going to be just short. That's fine with me. Give the ball to Montgomery. Give him a rushing touchdown. Let's see. Oh, yeah, great job by Starks there. Great hit by Starks. So right down to the 1-yard line, let their running back get it. Let it get it. I don't want passing touchdowns. I want running touchdowns for my fantasy, please. Be very nice. Our second and goal from the 1-yard line. 6:05 left to go in the second quarter. Dan Montgomery to the right of Jared Goff. Going to be a handoff to Dan Montgomery, and he is going. Oh, is he in? Is he in? He says he's down. Well, talk with each other. So one person says touchdown, the other person says no, he's short. So we don't know. I'm hoping it's a touchdown. Let's see here. Dan Montgomery. Yes, touchdown. That's touchdown, baby. Let's see if we can go. Yes. Dan Montgomery touchdown. So we got Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Dan Montgomery touchdown. Derrick Henry touchdown. Justice Hill rushing touchdown. I'm just saying. Just asking. Yeah, I'm fine. It sucks we lost 2 in a row, but the Chargers are a really good team, and they at least made it competitive. I can live with that. But I'm looking forward to our next game against the Bengals. That's right. Because isn't it Monday Night Football? I think it's like the second one, isn't it? Let me double check and make sure. Because I'm pretty sure I have to do, because of how I have things set up, unfortunately. When I have things set up, but I just cannot have a Monday Night Football game that starts at 10 Eastern Time. Because then I will never go to sleep. Or I'll go to sleep on stream, one of the two. Let's see what we got for next week. Are they going? Okay. And Jake Bates on for the extra point. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 14-7, 5:55 to go in the second quarter. Yeah. So. Oh. Wait, I'm pretty sure the Bengals Broncos is going to be on ABC. Is that right? Yeah, it's going to be on ABC. So I can't. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do the other one. Which, honestly, it's fine. Because I can still do the first one. Which is, I think it's Jets versus Dolphins. Which is going to be abhorrent. But let's see. Yep, so I'll do Jets versus Dolphins, whoop-de-doo. But, I'm going to do that game, and then I can finish off with the Bengals Broncos. So I can technically do both. Especially because if the Broncos game is good. Because I'm assuming ESPN once the Jets Dolphins game gets done will still have on the Bengals Broncos game. I'm hoping that's the case. But yeah, unfortunately, I do not have ABC because yada yada yada. I don't have it. I don't know a good reason to tell you. I don't have it, unfortunately. Like literally, let's put this. How in the world has Disney not thought of this? Hey, you got Disney Plus. You're already having a lot of people have problems with actually, using your product. So why not put a game on Disney Plus? I'm just saying, like it can definitely help out people to try to get Disney Plus. Now, do you need to put it only on Disney Plus? No, don't do that. But have the option to have it on Disney Plus. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'm just using a friend's, but still, that would be nice. Um, but breaking news. Read this in an unmoved, unfazed voice. The Falcons have fired wide receiver coach Ike Hilliard. TJ Yates will take over Hilliard's duties. Really? Old Ike Hilliard. That's something too. That's interesting too because we talked about it, last time. Uh, so because I remembered that Ike Hilliard had been a offense coordinator one time, and the reason why I remember that was because in 2022, when the Auburn Tigers fired Brian Harsin, and we had Cadillac Williams as our interim head coach. You had, oh my goodness, 40, 45, up to the 49-yard line. I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious. Great return there by the Ravens and give them great field position. But I remember that Ike Hilliard was the interim offensive coordinator, and that's the reason why I remember he had done offensive coordinator. Now, were we good on offense? No, but he still technically did it. 98 yards, longest drive since 2011 for the Lions. So from the 49-yard line, Lamar Jackson going to hand the ball off. Derrick Henry is going to try the middle of the field, get a nice little push there, about 4 yards, and it's going to be second down and 6 for the Ravens. Yeah, T.J. Yates, Texans legend. Not really, but Second down 6, 5:25 remaining in the second quarter, still 14-7. Lamar going to be in shotgun formation with Hill to his right. Going to send Hill in motion over to the left. Drops back to pass. Actually going to be a draw. And he gets nothing there. Great job by, who is that? Oh, it's Derrick Barnes. Good job by Derrick Barnes there by holding him to basically nothing. And Jake Bates did a pretty good job of making a nice little tackle on Ali, that returner. So good on Jake Bates, lowering the shoulder, kind of getting in the way. All right, it's third down 6. Lamar got shotgun formation, got Justice Hill to his left. Drops back to pass, and it keeps on backing it up, rolls up to his left, throws on the run, and that's going to be caught, and that's going to be Bateman with the catch. That's a first down for the Ravens. About a 10-yard catch. That's good. Some good sweet tea right there. I know I'm bragging to myself, but that's some good sweet tea. All right, so first down 10, 3:55 left in the second quarter. Still 14-7. Lamar from the 37-yard line drops back to pass and is going to step in the pocket, throws deep ball, and that's going to be who's 81? 81. I don't know who your name is. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's right. It's Walker. It's Devontae Walker, wide receiver out of North Carolina in his second year, I think. Devontae Walker is always a weird one for me to when I was going over because like some of his tape is really good, and then obviously like UNC, he had that whole entire problem with NCAA where they were like, nah, you can't play. And going to be hand off Derrick Henry, who's going to, is he in the end zone? He's short. He's short by 1 yard. Give it to Henry. Give it to Henry. Or touchdown to Zay Flowers. I'll take that too. Give it to Henry. Keep that trend going. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 14-7. Second and goal at the 1. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. Like I said, we want rushing touchdowns, okay? Rushing touchdowns. We don't want none of this, dumb handoffs to Derrick Henry, who is going to be short once again. Please don't let it be a rushing touchdown. Yes, give it to Henry. Pound it, or give it to Ricard. Give it to the fullback. Who cares? So they're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning, which is smart. Like I said, this technically got like a second on the play clock. I say this, either give it to Henry or throw it to Zay Flowers. Like one of the two. Because like Zay Flowers hasn't got a single touch yet. I need like something. I need something. But so far pretty decent game. I love that, long drive by the Lions, though. That was a nice one. 98 yards, like almost a whole entire quarter taken up. That's nice. Let's see here. Let's look at yardage. Yards. Let's look at yards. All right, so right now, you got Jared Goff's 10 for 11 for 116. Very nice. Lamar's 5 for 6 for 79. And then you have the rushing stats. We have Dave Montgomery, 7 for 31 and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 11 for 19. Jared Goff has 3 for 7. Ravens, you got 7 for 42 for Derrick Henry, a touchdown. 2 for 12 for Lamar. Mark Andrews only has those 2 catches from that first drive, unfortunately, but still is 2 for 27. And then Lions, Jameson Williams has 2 for 43. Jahmyr Gibbs has 4 for 29. Sam Laporta has 2 for 24. So, like I said, it's good. It's really good. But it'd be even better if this was a Derrick Henry touchdown. That would make it so much better. Come on, man. You're 6'2", 265. You could pick up these grown men with ease. Honestly, he probably could. Please, Henry, get 1 yard on this goal line. Like I said, just keep on pushing through. If it's 4th and goal from the 1, throw to Zay Flowers. I mean, like, you could do that too. But like I said, just pound it in with Derrick Henry. Keep it at the running backs. Keep it with the running backs. That's all we want. We want running back game. Like I said, shout out to 2009. Maurice Jones-Drew, Chris Jones, that's what we want. We want that kind of game. We don't care about the quarterbacks. We want that kind of game. Though it would be nice to throw to Zay Flowers. All right, so Henry is in there, and it looks like they're going to be they got 84 in there, so it looks like it's going to be a fullback. All right, so 3rd and goal. Taking the sweet pressure time. Lamar under center. Going to be a toss to Derrick Henry, who is going to not make it in. Oh, my goodness. It was a toss, and that's going to be Zach. I think it's Zach Cunningham. Yes, it is. Zach Cunningham, Vandy and Texans legend. 4th and goal from the 1. No, don't take off Derrick Henry. Don't take him off. Okay, he didn't. They didn't take him off. Good. All right, so Lamar Jackson in the shotgun formation. Going to be a keeper, and he's going to try to throw for the end zone, and he's going to fumble. Oh, my goodness. Fumble up to the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness. Failure by the Ravens. Oh my word. Oh man. Dude, Shepard, I love you, dude. I love you so much. As a defensive coordinator from the Lions. But yeah, no. Jack Campbell strips that ball, and it's so lucky that Lamar fell on it. But it's still it's gonna be first down 10 for the 20 from the 20-yard line. Lions up 14-7 with 122 remaining in the second quarter with all three of their timeouts. They got cute with it. Come on, I know they did. Like you were at the 1 yard line. That's the thing. You were at the 1 yard line, and you couldn't get nothing. Nothing. Dang, Todd Monken, man. Nah, I'm not gonna put it on Todd Monken. A little bit though. I still like him. I still like Todd Monken. I'm glad he's no longer at Georgia. That's for sure. That's Mike Bobo now, which I have. I've talked about this with Luke before. Of the coaches that I hate the most, Mike Bobo is up there. He is. He is. I hate him with a passion because of Auburn 2021, um, and also like his playing time when he's at Georgia. And also, like I said, I don't know. I just don't like him. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just I hate his play calling. I hate it so much. But yeah, I get why they didn't. They tried 3 times and it didn't work. But I don't know. What I would have done is stayed where you were in that shotgun formation. Basically, you're giving Henry a little bit more time. You're hoping that you get like some kind of increase, like some kind of running start, because Henry's hard to stop when he's getting a running start. So, but it is what it is. It's okay. Were they trying to throw to Zay Flowers? Yeah, he's trying to throw to Zay Flowers or Rashad Bateman. Well, I did ask for it technically, so I guess that's my fault. I technically asked for it. All right, so first down 10 from the 20-yard line for the Lions. Goff, shotgun formation. Got Gibbs to his left. Draws back a pass and is going to spin and throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Try to get Jahmyr Gibbs. So second down 10 for the 21-18. However, there is a flag. Don't know what it's on. They're looking at Humphrey. Illegal contact of Marlon Humphrey. Let's see here. All right, so Marlon Humphrey on, yeah, kind of, yeah. From the 25-yard line, first down 10. Jared Goff going to send Amon-Ra St. Brown to motion. Drops back a pass. Steps in the pocket. Rolls out to his left and kind of just like throws it away. Not third down. Second down and 10, 1-12 left to go in the second quarter. All right, Ravens, there's still shots. There's still a shot you can get this ball back. Kind of hoping you do at this point because I want you to throw it to Zay Flowers. But I know you're not going to do that for some odd reason. All right, so from the 25-yard line, shotgun formation. Got Jahmyr Gibbs to his left. Goff drops back to pass and throws, and he got absolutely clobbered. Absolutely clobbered by Owe. And is it a fumble? The judge is confused. I think it's just a pass. Yeah, it's definitely incomplete pass. Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's definitely a pass. He tried to throw it to Jameer Gibbs, so it's definitely not intentional grounding because like it was right at Gibbs' feet. So this is just incomplete pass. So third down. Okay, so third down 10, 1:10 left to go second quarter. All three timeouts for each team. So if the Ravens get stopped here, especially if they have to use timeout, that's fine. But you got plenty of time. Please, Lions. I don't want to jinx you, but let's give the ball back to the Ravens. Going to be a screen pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who gets nothing. Timeout. All right, so 105 left to go in the second quarter, and two timeouts by the Ravens. Please throw it to Zay Flowers in some kind of capacity. Give him a touchdown. I would like that too, so he can tie up the game. Party's about to be underway. Going to be a caught pass about the 31 up to the 35 up to the 40 and down about the 42-yard line. However, there is a flag. Oh, holding on the kicking team. Oh, wow. So that's going to be up to about the, what is it? Yeah, about the 48-yard line. So Ravens have plenty of great field position with 56 seconds left to go in the second quarter, only down by 7 with 2 timeouts. I feel the need to mention that you wearing your Panthers jersey and seeing the Falcons cup you had in the background earlier felt so cursed. Yeah, no, I kind of did it on purpose. Like I said, unfortunately, I have a little bit more Atlanta Falcons cups than I do Panthers cups. I've only been to one Panthers home game because it is a little bit far of a drive for me. And I'm going to get another one this season because I'm going to the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, the Carolina Panthers at Atlanta game. But yeah, I kept it in view right there. Just just to have it there. No reason at all. Just sipping some gray sweet tea that I made, that I brewed and put some hard work into. Um, put a good bit of sugar in there to make it nice and sweet. It's like sweet victory. Honestly, just a sweet taste of victory. I say that now, and then we're probably going to be beaten by the Patriots. So I'm soaking it in. I'm soaking in the fact that we had the first shutout of the season, which is interesting to say the least. And then the fact that you know, at bare minimum, I can like just say this. I can say that we had a good week 3. Okay, so I'm like I said, I didn't see the black phone the first one, but seeing the fact that Ethan Hawke is in that, he's in a new show, he's in another new show, and something else too. Does Ethan Hawke take a break? Like, I like him. He's a pretty good actor, um, but he's in a lot of stuff. In a lot of stuff. Yeah, no, but I have this one, and I think I'm trying to remember exactly, but I think that this is the one from the Saints Falcons game last year, and then I have another one that I think is the one uh, from the DJ Moore Hail Mary catch. Um, and then I'm gonna get one like I said, Panthers versus Falcons. So I like to collect stadium cups. So first down 10 for the 49-yard line. Gonna send Zay Flowers in motion, draws back a pass, and is going to run Lamar up to the 45, up to the 40, up to the 30, about 36-yard line. First down 10 for Lamar. 48 seconds remaining in the second quarter. I'm glad that you're enjoying it because I'm most definitely not enjoying looking at the logo. I'm embarrassed just looking at it. Well, it's just like the little end piece in that A. It's a little falcon on the A. I could do. I think the one that I do have is like of like the different players. Like there's like Bijan. Who was on that cup? I don't know. There's a couple people on that cup. Lamar drops back to pass and is going to try to avoid the pressure and is going to avoid a couple sacks. Going to throw it and that's going to be caught and that's going to be Justice Hill out of bounds for about a 3 to 4 yard gain. Second down and about 6. 38 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Nice storytelling through imagery. It's enough to make a high school English teacher shed a tear. Exactly. What does this cup represent? The sweet tea in the cup. What does it mean? What was the intention? Absolutely. I don't know. I think I'm trying to remember. Like there was one time we talked about a lampshade. Like why is a lampshade mentioned this way? I don't know. I don't care. It's no. The worst one was Ethan Frome. If you never had to do Ethan Frome in your life, good luck because that was awful. Oh wow, that's a great catch. DeAndre Hopkins sideline catch up to about the 19-yard line. First down 10, 32 seconds remain. Toe tap, easy in there. Give it to Zay Flowers, please. Get him a touchdown. If you're not going to give him a catch, give him a run, something. Scheme him open. All right, so Lamar Jackson, shotgun formation with Hill to his right. Drops back to pass, throws for the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete, and that is going to be a pass interference on Arnold in the end zone. So, we might get a Derrick Henry touchdown overall, after all. Let's see here. Nice. Oh, sorry. I need Zay to score for my parlay. LOL. I need Zay to score for my fantasy. That's what I need. Like I said, I got both of. I got my opponent having both Lamar and Jared Goff. Came in the game up by 20, so it's still a decent cushion. And I got Zay Flowers, but I'm probably gonna lose. So I need like Lamar to have an okay day, not an amazing 23 points kind of day, and then I need Zay Flowers to actually do semi good. Because so far he doesn't get a catch. I need him to get a catch. So first and goal, 27 seconds remain. Like I said, they have 2 timeouts. Under center. Let's see if they're actually going to give it to Derrick Henry. Like I said, tight end in motion, going to be a play action pass. And throws it to Zay Flowers. Let's free kick. No, it's Bateman. Dang it. It's to Rashad Bateman for a touchdown. Dang it. Okay, so 24 seconds remain in the second quarter. Lions have all 3 timeouts. 13-14. Luke for the extra point to make it a tie ball game. Dang it. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're fine. I just needed to throw it to Zay Flowers. That would be nice. I just checked ESPN. Why did Hunter Henry turn to prime Gronk this week? Is it bad that he and the Vikings defense are over half my total points for my ESPN team? I mean, honestly, kind of. But then again, at the same exact time, like the Vikings defense being as good as it was is not is more of a flex on like hey, I'm glad I got the Vikings that week because it's very rare for you to get 30 points. And then Hunter Henry went off. I went against Jonathan Taylor. He went off, unfortunately. He had like 30 something. Who else went off? One of the people in my fantasy leagues has Hunter Henry and Tucker Kraft. And the week that Tucker Kraft went off, he had Hunter Henry starting. And then this week, he had Tucker Kraft starting and had Hunter Henry on his bench. So he can't he can't quite figure out when he needs to start his tight ends, which is kind of hilarious. He's in the very bottom, but shout out to you, Kit. But it is kind of funny. It is a little bit funny. So 24 seconds remaining. 14-14 tie. Loop on to kick this ball away. Oh, it fell. They went like a little down. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, they must be like double teaming Zay or something like that because they're not even like really scheming him open. I mean, give him like a screen or something. Return to the 10, 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30, and down about the 33-yard line is Khalil Raymond. So 18 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Like I said, the Lions have three timeouts, so still got all the time in the world. You can possibly do 3 plays, but more likely for sure do 2 long plays. Try to get in field goal range for Jake Bates. Try to take a little lead. All right, so Jared Goff going to be in shotgun formation with Gibbs to his left. Drops back to pass. And is going to step out of the pocket, throws. That's going to be caught by Khalil Raymond. I mean, that's like 4 yards, so you got to call a timeout. So it is 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 2 timeouts remaining. I've only got 4 yards there, so not much, to say the least. Not much. Second down 6. Let's look at here and see if I can find out points for this game. All right, so let's see right now. All right, so Lamar has 10, and Jared Goff has 5. So right now, I'm still technically in the lead, but only by 5 points. So it's not looking the best. Jared Goff drops back to pass, throws, that's going to be caught, and that's going to be another like 3-yard gain. Timeout is called, so 7 seconds remain. Third down. Why in the world are you just checking it down? I get there's nothing open, but it's like, hey, we got 3 yards. Just saying, like, maybe do something different. So 7 seconds remain, third down and 3. I mean, honestly, like I said, you can try for a little chunk play here, hopefully get something, and then get into field goal range. So from the 40-yard line, Jared Goff, shotgun formation, trips to the right with Jahmyr Gibbs to his left. And a timeout is called by Baltimore. So get a little more time to kind of decide what they want to do. It's good. It's good. I just want, honestly, I want this to kind of stay where it is right now, with Jared Goff not going off, Lamar having a pretty decent day, but just like just throw it to Zay Flowers, and we'll be cooking. We'll be cooking with grease. So 3rd down 3 looks like it's gonna be a three man rush for the Ravens. Jared Goff going to send Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion, draws back to pass, and is going to throw across the middle. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he slides down. Going to be a timeout was called. So 2 seconds remain out of field goal range for the Lions. So unless you want to have Jake Bates just do a monster kick, well, they are. Okay, so let's see. Do you have it in you, Jake Bates? Because this one is a doozy. Okay, so this is gonna be. Oh goodness gracious! What is this gonna be? Was it like a 65? No, it's longer than 65. Is this 67? This was like a 67 yarder. Hold on a second. Timeout's called by the Ravens. Miss it, please. No, no, we want this to be good. I want it to be good. I wish I may. I wish I might see a gigantically long field goal tonight. So showing from 60, and he was good. So this right here is my swag. No, sorry. Uh, Wester on to return. It's a 67-yard field goal. 67 for Jake Bates. Snap, hold, kick is up, and kick is. It's going to be no good. Yep, no good. Pushed it to the left, unfortunately, so that's how the half is going to end. I'm facing Bates, and we do kicker points off distance. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, he missed it. Don't worry. He pushed it left. Did it have the distance? No, I don't think so. So halftime, 14-14. Actually, if he makes a 76-yarder, 6-7, that takes the record away from Tugger, so please make it. Yeah, unfortunately, you missed it. And it would have been against the Ravens, which would have been nice. So, but it is what it is. He missed it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, like I said, I am happy with how the game is playing. You know, keep Jared Goff off from having touchdowns would be very nice. Give Zay Flowers a ball would be even better. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Because right now I'm leading, but still not looking too good. Um, but yeah, so this has been a very eventful week for football. I mean, I could talk about the games. I already talked about most of the games though. I guess I talked about Sunday Night Football because I streamed it, but I didn't really talk very much about it because I was so tired. Um, but obviously, you know, you're hoping for a little bit more. Then again, is the Giants. The fact that um, the fact that Russell Wilson threw an incomplete pass, like threw it out the back of the end zone on fourth down, is still kind of crazy. Still think about it today. Like the fact that he threw it out of the back of the end zone. Why? Like not even. I mean, I would try to run at that point. I mean, even if you know you're going to get clobbered, I mean, do something other than I'm just going to throw it back of the end zone. But yeah, this weekend, like Saturday to Monday, has been very eventful for me because Saturday, disappointment, Auburn losing, obviously disappointing. Sunday, amazing because Panthers got a shutout, and then Monday, unfortunately, as an Auburn fan, the day came that I knew it was going to come. That is Bruce Pearl, Auburn's basketball coach, retired. Um, his son is taking over, which is still fine. I'm still good with that. I'm excited to see how the next regime goes, you know. But I'm very, very I'm saddened by Bruce Pearl retiring, and it makes it sting so much more that we didn't win the championship. Like this was obviously the best chance we had of winning a championship, and we didn't. Came up short. We came up short against Florida, who was coached by his protege, which is another thing too. That's like one of the other things. But that's the reason why it's been a roller coaster of a weekend, to say the least. Um, so I'm hoping the next weekend's good. Like I said, Auburn plays Texas A&M, and I'll be streaming that one. I hope we win. I really do, because like I said, I want to stream another game where Auburn loses because it's usually depressing. it wasn't too depressing. Like I said, when I streamed the Auburn Oklahoma game, but it was like it was saddening because of the fact that we absolutely blew the game, and that's another thing too. And I'm saying it now because I've said it before too. I am not blaming the refs for that game. I know Auburn fans, and I said to a lot of Auburn fans, don't do it, but I can't handle all of them. But a lot of Auburn fans are blaming the refs entirely, and that is bad practice. Don't do that. Do not put all your eggs in one basket and be like, oh, it's all the refs' fault. It's not the fact that we gave 10 sacks. It's not the fact that we had a shot at the very end of the game. We did nothing with it. In fact, we just went backwards and had a safety. It's not that. It's the refs' fault. No, it is absolutely our fault. So I'm very, like I said, I try to be a non-toxic Auburn and Panthers fan because there's a lot of us out there, and I was not raised that way. Don't be toxic. Know that obviously, you know, things could be worse, and um, obviously, don't talk a lot of trash when you don't have anything to really talk about. Because, like I said, I'm an Auburn fan and a Carolina Panthers fan. It has not been good for us the last couple of years, so there should be nothing that we talk trash about, except for today. So this weekend was able to do with Falcons, but yeah. You think I should move Worthy to IR? I want to make a waiver claim and could do it without cutting someone if I put him on IR. Let's see, because he's going to be what? Oh, Good Charlotte is playing. That's awesome. Um, ooh, because he's going to be gone. Is it 2 more weeks? I think. So I would say move him to IR because I guess 4 weeks, and then you're hoping that you can find someone else on your bench that eventually you'll release. So within those 3-ish weeks, you'll be able to kind of tell, okay, who do I need to move on from? So I would say yes, because like I said, even if he does come back from injury like sooner than like we're expecting, it's not going to be like oh, he comes back and he's going to have like 15 points. Like no, more like he's going to be kind of like coming back and like getting back into playing shape. So if anything, I would do it. Who is the waiver claim that you're thinking about getting? That's the question. Who is in fact your waiver claim? Because that could be a huge difference. Like if it's like Troy Franklin, I can understand because Troy Franklin has had outside of last week has had a pretty decent connection with Bo Nix. Um, there's a couple people I could see as being possible waiver claims. Because I got Harold Fannin on a waiver claim because I need another tight end because both my tight ends were on the same like bye week, and I don't know why I didn't realize that. But yeah, no, like I said, I try not to do that many waiver claims. I try not to do that many trades because I usually draft well, where I feel pretty confident with the pieces that I have. So I usually don't make that many moves. I still can't believe that the Vikings absolutely dominated the Bengals. 48-10 is crazy. There we go. There we go. Let's pick six right there, baby. Yes, sir. 30-0. Incredible. I was thinking about Indiana Jones, but I saw Bayshaw Tootin is available, and I'm a sucker for a good name. That's why I got Bucky Irvin last year. Honestly, this is also good too because when they let uh, when they traded Tank Bigsby, Bayshaw Tootin got a little bit more of a role in the offense. So I would definitely check and see because I can look it up and see what his stats were. But Bayshaw Tootin, I'm pretty sure he got us a touchdown, so that definitely helped. But let's see here. Well, if I can see it. There we go. So Bayshaw Tootin had 8 points. Yeah, he had 6 for 21 with a touchdown. So that's the reason why he got that. But like I said, 6 carries is still decent enough. I expect his role to kind of be expanded because, like I said, you're going to have him kind of play. You know, uh, he's going to help keep Travis Etienne fresh. So I would say go with Tootin. Because you can go Indiana Jones, but who's your quarterback? So that's the other thing too. If you're going to take a quarterback, you normally don't have that many quarterbacks on your roster. Does the Colts and your starting quarterback have the same exact um, bye week? Because I'm assuming that your quarterback is still good, so you're not going to like take Daniel Jones to start, but he can be your quarterback that you have whenever your quarterback goes on bye. Hmm. It depends on who your roster is. It depends on who your roster is. Because like obviously, you don't want to have too many running backs where basically you feel like you have to trade one of them so you can get some more, get some value out of them. Because I've done that before. Um, mm, yeah, it really depends on what your roster looks like. If you need a quarterback, then obviously go Daniel Jones because like he's the hot streak right now. But if you're just looking at best player available, um, you could go Tootin and then um, be able to have like more running backs on your rosters. Like I said, it depends on you if you already have like a backup quarterback. If you have a backup quarterback, no reason to have 3 quarterbacks. Like I do because that's how our game is. We have you got the starting quarterback and then you got the all time it's like all time flex or whatever it is, where basically you can put a quarterback there. Um, but I don't know. Let me look at the stats because I didn't do that at halftime. So let me do the stats right here. All right, so let's see. All right, so Jared Goff is 14 for 17 for 135. The rushing yards are not really changed, obviously. Ravens, like Lamar, is 8 for 9 for 98 and a touchdown. He has that 3 for 25 now. So not much has changed. Obviously, that Devontae Walker 34 yarders definitely helps, but it's been offense, but it hasn't been like too bad. I got Lamar currently as QB, and with Tootin, I will have 6 running backs. I swear the rest of my team is good though. Okay, then I would not do Tootin. Then if you already have a good bit of running backs, don't take Tootin. Take Daniel Jones. So I believe that the Colts do not have the same exact bye week. Let me look at NFL bye weeks. Don't know off the top of my head. I know, like obviously the Panthers have week 14 bye. Let's see here. Where do we go from here? Looking for that blue jean baby queen. Prettiest girl I ever seen. Let's see here. Baltimore Ravens week 7. And Colts have week 11 as their bye week. So, pretty decent. Yeah, I would go Daniel Jones just because like so you need a backup quarterback. So who right now is your backup quarterback? Because that could definitely determine some things. Oh, goodness gracious. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, I need Zay Flowers to have a pretty decent day in the second half. So what you're saying is to trade Tyron Tracy and Zach. What? Zach Wynum? Zach Wynum? Who is Zach Wynum? I ain't got a backup quarterback. Yes, then yes. Keep Tyron Tracy. Get rid of Zach Wynum. Who is Zach Wynum? Lamar was my all. Yeah, because I said when you go to week 7, you need a quarterback. And let's see, who are the Colts playing in week 7? Colts are playing. Let's see, because that also helps out. Let's see, Colts are playing. If I can see, show about Zay Flowers has 0 targets, which is ridiculous. Let's see. All right, so week 4 is Rams, week 5 is Raiders, week 6 is Cardinals. Ooh, Chargers. Okay, maybe not. That's gonna be kind of hard. I don't know. That actually changes my opinion. Ooh, excuse me, a little bit. Because Chargers defense is legit, so that kind of concerns me. Zach Charbonnet, his name sounds like wine Chardonnay. Okay. I was thinking like Wynum. I was like, Wynum? All right, so Lamar in shotgun formation. Got Derrick Henry to his right. Draws back to pass. And is going to check it down to Derrick Henry, who's going to get to the 30 and down by the 33 and a half yard line. So a second down about 3 for the Ravens. Yes, Zach Chardonnay. Yeah. All right, second down 3 for Lamar. Going to be in I formation, 2 tight ends to the left. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry, who's going to try the right side and is going to get just short of the first down marker. Third down and about a couple inches, really and truly. Probably say 3rd and 1. Yeah, 3rd and 1. Please help me. Get Zay some targets. That would be nice. If only they could hear me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. And there we go right there, baby. That's an offside penalty right there. So that's going to be first down 10 for the Ravens. What's up, Dobie? Doing pretty good. Like I said, 14-14 tie for the Lions and Ravens. 13:38 left to go in the third quarter, and that is a neutral zone infraction by the Lions. Lamar Jackson is tied with the highest career passer rating with Aaron Rodgers. 102.6. So Lamar under center. Going to be in single back set. Going to be a play action pass, and Lamar throws across the middle. Almost picked off. Brian Branch, why couldn't you done it, please? That would have been the first pick on Monday Night Football for Lamar. Dadgummit. Just woke up from a nap. Delby, I would have loved to wake up from a nap. I probably should have gotten me one, honestly. Because I'm tired. I mean, Brian Branch had it. He had it. He was there. It went right through his hands. Brian Branch, you failed me. I needed that turnover. All right, so second down 10. Lamar, shotgun formation. Looks like I got Zay Flowers in the backfield. Drops back to pass, throws quickly. That's going to be to Mark Andrews up to the 45-yard line. Get about 3 yards. Third down 7. Lamar, find Zay Flowers. I am begging you. I mean, I know he's shorter than normal, but goodness gracious, get him something. Third down 6. Looks like we got empty set for Lamar. Now has Hill to his right, to his left. Trips to the right. Drops back to pass. Throw. Yes, Zay Flowers. First down for Zay Flowers. Let's freaking go. Yay! Finally, something for Zay Flowers. Like I said, we need that. We needed that. All right, so first down 10. Lamar under center with Henry in the backfield. I'm feeling run here because now it's I formation. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry. He's going to try the left side and gets up to about the 44-yard line for about a 4-yard gain. So second down 6. So the Ravens are going to try to have a long, sustained drive. Because their defense was on the field for a very long time in the first half. So second down 6, 11:27 left to go in the third quarter. Still 14-14. Lamar under center. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Going to be a play action pass. Who's going to throw across middle wide open is Charlie Kolar up to 30 and up to about the 26-yard line for a first down for the Ravens. Like I said, I would love for it to be a Zay Flowers touchdown, but I'm not gonna beg. But I would like for it to be. I know I'm going like against Lamar too, so it makes it harder. It makes it harder because I'm like, I kind of want. I kind of wanted that pick. Honestly, I would have loved to have that pick by Brian Branch. I have no idea what just happened. They just stopped the clock for some reason. Anyways, 10:44 left to go in third. First down 10. All right, so Lamar under center, Hill in the backfield, 2 tight ends to the left. To the right. I send Zay Flowers in motion over to the left. Now motion back over to the right. Going to be a play action pass. Throws, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be Mark Andrews all the way down to the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Ravens. 10:15 left to go in the third. So, after that first drive, that is Mark Andrews. What's the second catch? I don't know. It's a good catch. So, Mark Andrews already doubled up his catches from the first 2 games. All right, so first and goal from the 10. Lamar, I formation, 2 tight ends to the left. Going to be a toss to Derrick Henry, who's going to throw for the end zone, and it's going to be almost picked off. See, I don't mind that because I would like for it to be a Derrick Henry touchdown throw. One, not the right wide receiver. We know this. We need to be Zay Flowers for obvious reasons. And 2, it's interesting for sure. He's just like, I'm just going to throw a jump ball. Definitely did not work. All right, so we got Bunch to the left. Lamar going to send Mark Andrews in motion, drops by the pass, and is going to try to avoid the pressure, and is going to get sacked back out of the 14-yard line, and is that Muhammad? Yes, it is. Muhammad with the sack, third and goal by the 14-yard line for the Ravens. That's on Ronnie Stanley, no less. All right, so it's third and goal. 9:05 in the third. Zay Flowers. Just saying, Zay Flowers. All right, so Lamar, shotgun formation, drops by the pass. Throws for the end zone, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. And that is Mark Andrews, once again having a pretty decent day. And Lamar continues to have a great day as well. Yeah, probably going to lose this one. Well, it's okay. Like I said, I still was in the lead, so I'll probably drop down like the third or fourth. But it is so good to see Mark Andrews do well, though. I'll give him that. It's a really good throwing ball too. So that was a 73-yard drive. Over 6 minutes left to go. Over 6 minutes on the drive, and the kick is up, and it is good. So right down the middle, it is 21-14. 8:51 remaining in the third. I would just like for Zay Flowers to have a pretty good day because it's not coming. He got one catch. That was it. I would like for a Zay Flowers rushing touchdown. That would be nice. But I don't know. I wish I may. I wish I might. See what the Ravens are saying tonight. They gotta use that thing. Mark Andrews sitting on your bench. That's hilarious, underdog. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I don't have Mark Andrews on my bench, but so I must remember this is the regular season and this is what they do. But I really want to bet the Ravens to win it all. Yeah, don't do that. This is perfectly thrown ball by Lamar on that touchdown to Mark Andrews. I agree. 5 targets, 5 receptions for 64 yards from Mark Andrews. And, yeah, that's a touchdown. The Lions dropped 2 gifted interceptions and then gave up on a 3rd and 15 for a touchdown. The defense has been bad tonight, even as the offense basically spent the entire first half on the field. That's pretty fair. Nothing really much saying. Like I said, it's still time, but it's not looking good for my fantasy right now. Just saying, it's not looking the best. Now, why you gotta do that? Show the Bills versus Ravens game where Mark Andrews, not the only one that sold that game, but definitely near the end of the game, sold it. All right, so loop on to boot this ball away. A little bit of knuckleball, and it's a flag because it hit right before the 20-yard line. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Lions at about the 40-yard line. So, good field position. Now, what I would say is, Jared Goff, why not just, make them run the ball? I want the Ravens to win the Super Bowl, but they haven't impressed me yet. It's early and all, but no team in the league has really wowed me into making them my favorites. I agree. Like I said, I don't think you can really be like, especially, I would say until about week 7, week 8, you can kind of separate the pretenders from contenders because obviously record, but also like what their remaining schedule is going to be like. But Jared Goff going to be a play action pass and is going to get pressure throws on the run. However, it will be incomplete. Try to get J-Mo right there, but great job there by Mike Green, the rookie, with the pressure. Second down 10 for the Lions. 8:47 to go in third. Oh, goodness gracious. Jared Goff, shotgun formation with Jahmyr Gibbs to his right. Going to be a hand to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to try the left side. Going to get up to the 45 and down about the 47-yard line. Nice job there by 7-yard gain. It's third down and 3. Honestly, Dobie, I'm kind of thinking the same way. I need to take a nap before I take some of these streams. My not sleeping is catching up to me. Third down and 3. Looks like Jared Goff's going to have both running backs to his sides. Draws back to pass. And is going to step in the pocket. Throws across the middle. And that's going to be caught. And that's going to be none other than Sam Laporta, who's been a very reliable target. First down 10 about the 48-yard line for the Lions. All right, so we broke away from that weird formation. We got 2 tight ends to the left. Going to send Raymond in motion over to the right. From the 46, going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to try the middle, up to the 40, up to about the 36-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Lions. What depends on where they put him. I'd assume so, first down. No, it says second down and 1. That's fine. Second down and 1 for the Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs got, Jahmyr Gibbs. Jared Goff got Jahmyr Gibbs to his right. Going to be handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get the first down up to about the 45-yard line. So first down 10 for the Lions. 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. Still 21-14. All right, so Jared Goff under center. Going to be a toss to, it's a flea flicker. Throws across body. That's going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown down to the 18-yard line for a first down. So they tossed it to David Montgomery. And they tossed it back to Jared Goff. And then he basically just, that was a 4. Was that a 4 to pass? No, that was close. No, it was behind him. Okay, it was behind him. All right, let's make sure. All right, so up to the 18-yard line for the Lions. Going to have Dan Montgomery to the right of Jared Goff. Draws back to pass. Has got time. Throws for the end zone. And it's going to be a touchdown? Yes, it is. Touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And a tied-up ball game with an extra point. 5:13 remaining in the third quarter. And the reason why I'm moving my computer is because before the extra point is even kicked, I have got to go to the bathroom. So I will see y'all in just a second. I also just realized that I did not lock my door. I was bringing in groceries earlier today, and so I guess I just totally forgot. But I was like, I don't think that my door is locked. Sure enough, checked it, and yes, it was unlocked for anyone to come in. All right, so 21-21, 5:13 left to go in the third quarter. Came back pretty much right in time. All right, Jake Bates on to boot it away, and it's going to be out of bounds. So that's two. Was it? Yeah, no. Tyler had the one where it didn't get to the 20-yard line, and then now Jake Bates has the one that goes out of bounds. So gotta do better. All right, so from the 40, Lamar, shotgun formation. Going to be a screen pass, and that's going to be to Zay Flowers. It's freaking go up to the 45 and down to about the 47-yard line. So once again, about 7 yards, which is fine. Just get him the ball, please. And Lamar, if you could like fumble or something like that would be nice. I think it's so early. Yeah, it's so early. Like I said, it's 21-21. 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. I just don't think I'm going to win fantasy. That's fine. Going to be a play action pass, and Lamar is going to get sacked back at the 40-yard line. Let's freaking go. That's Muhammad with his second sack of the day. Third down, about probably about 9. Let's see. Muhammad on Charlie. Oh, that's the reason why. Yeah, Lamar's supposed to get rid of that somehow, some way. He almost coughed it up. Oh, that would have been hilarious if I had called the fumble. All right, so third and 10, 3:55 left to go in the third. Lamar in shotgun formation going to send Zay Flowers into motion. Drops back a pass, steps in the pocket, and is going to check it down, and that's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Rashad Bateman, but unfortunately, it's going to fall incomplete. 4th and 10, 3:47 to go in the third, and the Lions are getting the ball right back. Well, at least he got his A catch. All right, so got the punt off cleanly. That's stout. He returned. Oh, and it is going to take a nice little bounce, and it's going to fall at the 4-yard line. So Lions will be backed up once again. However, I mean they did get backed all the way to about the 1 yard line and drove all the way down. So anything can happen. They're showing the new iPhone commercial, and the iPhone has an amazing camera, and I'm glad that it does. I mean, I use iPhone for my camera too, so it makes sense. Let's see what people are saying. We'll really see what the fans are saying. Ravens are saying, um, if the Lions can pull off another long drive here. That's going to be huge. I agree with that. Not really much being said else besides that. Yeah, not much being said. And Lions, see what the Lions fans are saying. Basically the same thing, not really saying much. Well, that's okay. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get to my score prediction because, like I said, it'll take a lot for us to get that score prediction. But it is what it is. Oh, there's a Steelers fan in the Baltimore bar. All right, so from the 4 yard line, 3:36 remaining in the third quarter, first down 10. All right, looks like we're going to be in single back, 2 tight ends to the right. Dan Montgomery in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to him, who's going to try the middle, who's going to get up to the 10, up to the 15, and that's going to be a first down for the Lions. Great run there by Dan Montgomery. All right, so from the 15-yard line, so that Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion up to the left. Going to be a play action pass. Throws to, incomplete. Try to get to Amon-Ra St. Brown, just a little bit too far ahead of him. Second down and 10, 2:53 remaining in the third. All right, second down 10. Jared Goff under center. Going to be a handoff to Dan Montgomery, who's going to get up to the 20, up to the 25, 30. Go! 40, 45, 50. He's being chased down by Marlon Humphrey, up to the 20, down to the 15, and down to the 9. Oh, my goodness. Down to the 11-yard line. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Would have been beautiful. Oh, man. He's getting a little bit breather. I mean, he was gone. If it was Gibbs, it would have been done for. But like I said, Humphrey is able to track him down. Daggum. Give it to Gibbs. Give it to the running back. Jared Goff under center, going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get up to the 10, up to about the 7-yard line. So nice gain there of about 5 yards. And yes, putting back Dan Montgomery. Got a little bit of breather. Give him the touchdown. He deserves it. All right, second down and 5. Going to be a play action pass. And Jared Goff throws. It's going to be to Sam Porta, who gets like a yard. So third down and 4. Under a minute left to go in the third. Still 21-21. 3rd and 4 from the 6.5-yard line. Jared Goff going to be in shotgun formation, Gibbs to his right. And unfortunately, the Lions had to call a timeout. Oh, man. Dude, you got to say those timeouts, dude. It's 21-21, and the Lions had to call their first timeout with 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter because they ran out of time, ran out of play clock time. So, my thinking is this. If it comes down to that and that's going to screw you over, how in the world do you not have the play clock, the play in? That's what I want to know. All right, it's 3rd and 4. It's a 90-yard drive within 3 minutes because of that huge run by Dan Montgomery. Jared Goff under center. Going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get the first. Oh, no. He is going to be just short. So it'll be 4th and inches, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter unless they hurry up, which I don't know why you would. You got 20 seconds. They're going for it, and they're going to go fast, I guess. 14 seconds. No, they're not. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. All right, so going into 4th, it is tied up 21-21. It will be a 4th down and about half a yard. So give it to the running backs. Our computer's taking forever. Let's see here. Dave Montgomery's at 19.7. Jahmyr Gibbs, 17.3. And looks like Derrick Henry's at 12.4 fantasy points. This game has gone by a lot faster than normal. I'll give it that. It definitely helps when you're having long, sustained drives. I always wonder this: why in the world do tablets like the medicine tablets have to have weird names? You know what I'm saying? Like Veoza. What is Veoza? Ozempic. Why Ozempic? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do these need to have weird names? That makes no sense. Like, I could understand it being named after no person who made it, but I don't know. Veoza just sounds like weird. Like what? It's like a Veoza, like one of those kind of things. So 4th and 1, obviously, Lions are going for it. So far, it's been a 92-yard drive. Oh, camera just ran right into starts. All right, so Jared Goff under center, two tight ends to the left. Going to be a handoff to a pitch. That's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs in for the touchdown. 27, 21, extra point to make it a 7-point game. 14:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. And that was a nice little pitch there to Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs should have that speed right there. So, Lions are back up. A 96-yard drive. Goodness gracious. All right, so kick is up. Kick is good. So it is 28-21. Lions. Hopefully the Ravens can, do something here. Preferably give it to Zay Flowers. And then a pick would be nice, or a fumble. One of the two. I need Lamar Jackson to find a way to do poorly. No, it's not going to happen, but it would be nice. So right now, Lamar has 17 points, which is less than what he was projected. But at the same exact time, Zay Flowers is absolutely looking pretty bad right now. So he's got 17. Jared Goff has got 11.8. So about 29 points. And I know Zay Flowers has like 4 something. So I'm definitely behind. See, Zay Flowers has. Goodness gracious. .3. Oh, that's great. Yep. So I literally need turnovers. I need turnovers to have a chance. Yeah, no, Gibbs, like I said, he's got that speed. He'll have a good outside, so. Uh, got a healthy lead in every matchup, including a 7-pointer over in on YouTube. On Yahoo. Yeah. I said I'm probably going to lose this week, unfortunately, but it's okay. Return about the 15-yard line up to 20, up to 25, and out about the 29-yard line is where the Ravens are going to start. Well, no, 28 where the Ravens are going to start. Like I said, it is a pretty good game. I'm hoping that they are able to get Zay Flowers in it. Because it's pretty abysmal. 3.3. Lamar, shotgun formation. Derrick Henry to his right. Going to send Zay Flowers in motion over to the right. Going to be a keeper by Lamar, who is going to get up to the 30 and down to about the 32-yard line. So nice gain there, about 4 to 5 yards. I'll say about 2nd down 6. No, 3-yard gains, second down 7. Lamar in shotgun formation with Hill to his right. Rolls up to his right and throws. That's going to be incomplete. Try to get Zay Flowers way too high for him. We should as good as one. I'll be 2-1, unlike a certain red bird team in all my leagues. I wonder, the Cardinals. They're 2-1, right? Yeah. The Cardinals are 2-1. That's 2-1. There you go. So third down 7 for the Ravens. Lamar in shotgun formation with Hill to his right, Bunch to the right. Draws back to pass, and is going to throw across middle, and that's going to be a first down, and that's going to be Bateman, unfortunately, to the 49-yard line. First down 10, 14 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm probably going to lose, so I won't mission anymore. Lamar in the center, I formation. Going to send Mark Angel to motion over to the right. Now you got 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a toss. Derrick Henry's going to try the right side, who's going to get about 2. So nice job there by Campbell. It has to be second down and 8. However, there is a flag. Haven't said that in a while. Oh, chop block on a defense. Who did it? Brian Branch? Let's see. I don't know. No, absolutely not. That's ridiculous. That is not. No. He tried. He did not go submarine and try to hurt somebody. No, he literally tried to like stand up to a tight end and then got bodied, and then just ended up accidentally getting ran over. That's a dumb call. So first down and 10, 13 minutes left to go in the fourth. Lamar in the center. And that's a false start. No, that's a false start for Charlie Kolar. Yep. Charlie Kolar, false start. Going to back him up first down at 15. First down 15, 12:57 left to go in the fourth. Still 28-21. Lamar's got Derrick Henry to his right. Drops by the pass, and is going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. He was like in between both his wide receivers, and I don't know if like he was expecting Hopkins to run a comeback because that's what he threw. So I don't know. A little confusing. Second down 15. Lamar in shotgun formation. He's going to bunch to the right. Derrick Henry to the right. Drops by the pass. And is going to throw. And that's going to be caught. And that's going to be Rashad Bateman. Once again for first down. First down 10 from the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson drops back a pass, sets in the pocket, runs up to the 20, and gets down to about the 19-yard line. DJ Ritter with the tackle. Second down and 9. Approaching 12 minutes left to go in the fourth. Second down and 9. Lamar in shotgun formation with Hill to his left. Drops back to pass and is going to try to evade the pressure and going to get sacked back at the 24-yard line as a fumble. And they said that it was okay. They said that the forward momentum was done. So third down and long. Looks like Jackson and Bateman are in sync tonight. I'm sorry, Ryan. Yeah, like I said, I pretty much gave up on the fact I'm probably going to lose. That's fine. It would take a miracle for me to win now. Third and 13. Lamar in shotgun formation with Hill to his left. Drops back to pass and is going to step in the pocket and going to try to avoid the pressure and going to get sacked. Now who's that? Is that Barnes? Yes, it is. Derek Barnes with the sack and make it fourth down and 14. 10-20 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Ravens are going to settle for a field goal. That's huge for the Lions. All right, so loop on for so is this like 41? It's like a 41-yard field goal. Yeah, 41-yard field goal. Kick is up and kick is, barely made it. Barely made it. So 28-24, 9:40 remaining in the fourth. I mean, it's ridiculously close. After this, all right, I gotta go to bed. Goodness gracious. I have not been able to sleep that much, unfortunately. This has caused some of the problems. But still. Okay, let me see what stats are. So yeah, look at the stats and see, how people are doing. Jared Goff is 18 for 23 for a 179 and a touchdown. Lamar is 17 for 22, 206 for 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry has 11 rushes for 50 yards and a touchdown. Lamar is 5 for 29. And Zay Flowers has 2 for 13. Dan Montgomery has 9 rushes for 114 and a touchdown. And then Jahmyr Gibbs has 17 for 48 and 2 touchdowns. And Amon-Ra St. Brown has 6 for 57 and a touchdown. I mean, that's as close as you possibly can get for that field goal. Yeah, hopefully I get some good sleep tonight. I don't know. I'm hoping. So 9:40 remaining in the fourth, 28-24. Luke on to boot this ball away. Going to be returned about the 5-yard line up to 15, 20, 25, 30, and spins into a tackle up to the 35-yard line. So where the Lions are going to start the ball. So first down, Tim, from the 35-yard line. Goodness gracious. All right, so first down, 10 from the 35-yard line. Jared Goff under center. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get up to about the 35-yard line. So not getting there about 5 yards. Second down and 5. 9:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jared Goff under center. Going to send Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion up to the left. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. And throws across the middle, and it's going to be a great coverage there by Nate Wiggins and force a third down and 5. Nate Wiggins, for some reason, on Tesla. All right, it's third down and 5, 8:48. Let's go in the fourth quarter. Jared Goff, shotgun formation. Gibbs to his left. And that's going to be a false start. Yes, it is. False start on the Lions to make it third down and 10. Mental miscues. Not looking at a delay game. Got Ward to have a false start, but unfortunately you are. (28-24). Lions still lead. However, it is third down. Wait. They declined the penalty? Oh, no, the Lions must have called timeout. All right, so the Lions called timeout. So now they're down to one timeout. One. All right, so shotgun formation. Gibbs to his right, draws me to pass, and is going to step in the pocket and throw across the body. And what the heck are you doing? He tried to get it to Raymond, but it's a very dumb, stupid decision, and unfortunately, it's going to fall incomplete. So fourth and 5, 8:42 remaining in the fourth, and a punt is about to ensue. All right, so Jack Foss got it done cleanly. He returned at the 11, up to the 15, up to the 20, and down to the 21-yard line is where the Ravens are going to start off their epic touchdown performance. That's what the assumption is. Goodness gracious. I still commercial break. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. Um, oh, Emmanuel, how was your break? You said that you had a fall break, which I was like, that's really early, but teach their own. Oh, this is taking forever. Go to the actual play. We don't want to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, and waiting for the play to ensue. I do not care, Spectro. This is too long commercial break. Finally. Okay, we're back. Did a little quick game recap. Obviously, like I said, the Ravens couldn't score over the old 1 yard line. That definitely hurt them. Um, in my neck of the woods, we get a break every 6 weeks, so that's why it's early. It's been really nice being able to sleep late for primetime games, wake up without a concern. That's incredible. Wait, what happened? What happened? Was it a pick? Please tell me it's a pick. Or is it a sack fumble? I think I just missed a turnover. My bad. I was reading the comments. I'm so sorry, but the Lions got back the ball. And I know Aiden Hutchinson had something to do with it. I was Derrick Henry. That's not what we needed. We needed a Lamar fumble, but it's still a great fumble nonetheless. And the Lions pick it up. Great field position. That's amazing that you have a break every 6 weeks. That's nice. All right, so from the 16-yard line, two tight ends set to the left. Going to be a handoff to David Montgomery, who's going to try to get about 3 yards there. Second out 7. No, you good, Emmanuel. I was reading it, so you're good. Talking about the fumble against the Bills. All right, so two tight ends to the right. David Montgomery in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to David Montgomery. He's going to try the left side of 50. Sorry, down to 10, 5. First down for the Lions. First and goal from the 5. However, there is a flag. There is a flag. Face mask on the offense. Ooh. So they call it on Christian Mahogany. Let's see. Oh, absolutely. It's on Keith Urban. Like he's got like the whole entire hand. Keith Urban's a face mask. No, absolutely. That's a face mask. So 7:41. Let's go in the fourth. Only running back with a fumble in each of his first 3 games for Derrick Henry. All right, so second and 22 from the 28-yard line because of that face mask. Jared Goff going to be a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who gets like maybe a yard. So it's going to be third down and 21 for the Lions. So still life is in there. Still life. I volunteered at school Friday to get hours for a club. Worked my normal job on Saturday. Forced myself to watch a joke of a football team Sunday. And I'm going to the fair with my friends on Wednesday. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I guess the fair would be around this time. I don't know when the fair is going to be in Alabama. It's usually it's in Montgomery. I don't know when that is. I ain't been to a fair probably since I've been 12. Gonna be a little toss up, and that's gonna be incomplete. Try to get a Tesla. Wasn't even looking. So 4th and 21, field goal unit come on to make it a 7-point game. So overall, I could be so much worse. So we're taking the good with the bad. Exactly. Take the good with the bad. As always, in any aspect of life, take the good with the bad. Sometimes the best way to kind of help move forward. So 45-yard attempt for Jake Bates. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is going to be 31-24. Now, let me remind you that I had 34 to 30. Do I think it's going to happen? No. But my score prediction is looking pretty stinking close. I gotta say this too, because I'm watching the Applebee's commercial. Um, any player's agent that is out there, if there is any way at all, that your client is going to take one of those, or like in college, like it's a Raising Cane's commercial, whatever it is, make sure that you have in there that they are not wearing at all the actual like uniform, because as soon as they do bad, they're going to get clowned on. I don't care if it's like deduct some money. I would rather you have deduct some money in this instead of having to, okay, pretty much just giving ammo to your to the fans that might not like you right now. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right, so 31-24, 6:35 in the fourth quarter. Ravens are about to get the ball. So it could be very, very, very interesting. Uh, my leading sleeper is starting to look a little shaky. My leading, sorry. It was 11 points now. It's barely 2 with this past field goals. JMO, please do something and don't screw me over again. Pretty please. Well, he's got to take a little time until he can do that. Turn of the 10, 15, 20, up to the 21, up to the, 21, 20, 25, up to the 30-yard line, and that's where it starts. So first down 10 from the 30-yard line for the Ravens. All right, so bunch to the right. Lamar, shotgun formation. Josh Petty pass, and it's going to step in the pocket and going to get sacked. And that is going to be Aiden Hutchinson with back-to-back defensive plays for the Lions. Had that fumble and now the other sack. That is 6 sacks for the Lions. And on Ronnie Stanley, no less. I mean, Ronnie Stanley way over pursued. Goodness gracious. I mean, I don't know what Ronnie Stanley was thinking. He literally gave up his inside way too easily. So, second down 16 from the 25-yard line. Lamar Joshua dropped back to pass. Checks it down to Hill, who is going to get up to about the 29. So, nice job there by the Lions to make it third down and about 12. I remember when we had 6 sacks. Yeah, no, that was. We were talking about that all night too. We were like, "Hey, look at these pass rush by the Falcons." How little we knew. How little we knew. Third down and 12. Lamar gonna be in shotgun formation with Hill to his right. 5:05 left on the fourth. Drops ready to pass and stays in the pocket and is going to avoid the pressure and going to get tackled from behind. And that is once again Muhammad having a great day. Now, it wasn't a sack, but still, only a 4-yard gain, fourth down, and the Ravens has a punt. Goodness gracious. This is the same old Ravens team, ain't it? Yep. That's why I picked the Lions to win. And can't get nothing for Zay Flowers. So punt is underway, and it is going to be out of bounds. So we first down 10. Okay, no flag. Surprising, no flag. First down 10, 4:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still 31-24. And did they just mark that all the way out to the 50? All right, so 4:24, 31-24. From the 30-yard line, 2 tight ends to the left. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Going to be a toss to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to try the left side, who's going to get the outside up to the 30, up to about the 34-yard line. Gets out of bounds. 4:16 left to go in the fourth. Second down and 1. Yeah, I'm talking about Kelvin Shepard, who's DC for Lions. So far, he's had a pretty decent game. It's a very, very high-octane offense. So, 2 tight ends to the right. Jared Goff under center. Second down and 3. Going to be handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to get the middle and gets the first down. Nice gain there, about 4 yards. As we first down 10 about the 41-yard line for the Lions. 4:05 left to go in the fourth. Clock continues to roll. 3:40 left to go in the fourth. Jared Goff under center. 2 tight ends to his right. Gonna send Raymond in a motion. Hand the ball off to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he gets like 2. So, second down 8. The Lions are approaching 200 rushing yards tonight. They're at 191. If they get a first down, that's over 200. So, two tight ends to the left, Jared Goff under center, Dan Montgomery in the backfield. We have Dan Montgomery, who is going to get about 2. No, actually going to get about 3. So third down and 5. Unfortunately, they got to call one more play because like play clock is technically a second behind. All right, so we got you got Jahmyr Gibbs to his left, shotgun formation, drops back and pass, throws to Jahmyr Gibbs, got some blockers, going to get, no, is short of the first down. So 2-minute warning, 1:56 to go in the fourth, and the Lions will have a decision to make. It'll be about fourth and a little bit less than 2. Do they go for it? I say they should. I say they should. Mainly because I don't want them to get it. Maybe. Um, while we're waiting, let's talk about the games I'll be streaming next week. So I want to stream some of the games, but some of the games unfortunately are going to be out of my reach. But I don't remember who I'm streaming on Sunday. Obviously doing Thursday, Seahawks Cardinals. I can't do the international games because unfortunately I don't have NFL Network anymore. And then the early slate of games, I want to do Panthers Patriots, but more likely I want to do something different. 4 o'clock slate, Ravens Chiefs. I really want to see that one. The Sunday Night Football is Packers Cowboys, and I got to do Jets Dolphins on Monday night, with the overlap with the Broncos game. All right. So 156 left to go in the first quarter. If I'm the Lions are probably going to, are the Lions playing lights out or are the Ravens not playing up to their potential? Honestly, it's kind of back and forth. I think these are both really good teams. I picked the Lions would find a way to pull it out because they pretty much have the last little bit. So I would say combination things, not just one or the other. So, 2 tight ends to the left, to the right. Jared Goff under center. Going to be a handle play action pass, and it takes a shot, and it's going to be caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, first down at the 31-yard line, and a timeout is called by the Ravens. That was a flag. It was a flag. Who is? Oh, it's all defense. It doesn't matter. Failures declined. All right, so they're in field goal range. So here's what I'm hoping. Okay. I'm hoping that Lions get stopped, have to kick a field goal, and then the Ravens go down and score a touchdown. Just like my pick'ems would be correct of me picking the Lions to win and my score to be 34-30. All right, so 150 from about the 31-yard line. Goff under center, two tight ends to the left. David Montgomery in the backfield. It'll be handoff to him, who is going to, up to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. That's game. That's game. So Ravens are still going to get on the board, though. Well, so they're going to get a chance to get on the board. So probably could have slid there. Well, no, it probably couldn't have slid. Wouldn't have mattered. They'll get another first down and kneel it right. I was wrong. My sleeper lead is 5, but a field goal makes that incredibly unstable. As I type this touchdown. That's what I'm saying. You got that touchdown. David Montgomery, have yourself a day. And Jake Bates on with the extra point, and kick is up and kick is good. So it is 38-24. Ravens would love for you to score a touchdown. But whatever you want to do, honestly, whatever you want to do. And then I'm back in. 225 rushing yards. Well, an XP is better than a field goal anyway. Exactly. Ooh. Kickoff's underway, and it's going to be for a touchback. All right, so first down and 10. Lamar, shotgun formation, bunch to the right. Justice Hill to his left. Drops by the pass, and is going to throw a deep ball, and it's going to be trying to get to Rashad Bateman. Thankfully, it is incomplete. What is your fascination with Rashad Bateman? Why could you throw to my Pookie Zay Flowers? Except the game's already over, but still. Oh, goodness gracious. Ravens really about to be 1-2. How the mighty start off sluggish. Hope they improve, but their defense looks at like blind kid playing with a BB gun, makes holes everywhere. Yeah, no, it's not been the best. Lamar scrambling, and he's going to be sacked all the way back to like the 14-yard line. Now, if we could get a fumble, that would be nice. So 1:20 left to go in the fourth, or a pick, one of the two. Or throw to Zay Flowers here. Or a run by Zay Flowers here. That would be nice. 3rd and 26. A minute 06 left to go in the fourth. Drops way to pass. Lamar is going to dump it off to Hill, who gets up to about the, bounces off of 35-40, 45-50, up to the 45, and bounces out to the 45-yard line. for first down. Could have been stopped earlier, but unfortunately, no. Bad wrap up. So first down 10 from the 40 something yard line. 51 seconds left. Like I said, I'm hoping that the Ravens actually score at this point because, like I said, Pick'em's more important now than fantasy because I'm not going to be nowhere near fantasy. All right, so Lamar in shotgun formation. Hill to his left. Drop it to pass. Throws, and that's going to be Rashad Bateman once again. I don't know. 46 seconds remain. First down 10. Well. First down 10 from the 30-yard line. Lamar in shotgun formation. Drops by the pass. And is stepping up with the pocket. Is going to try to roll out to his right. And he is going to get pushed out of bounds. And the clock continues to run because he got pushed behind. So he said clock continue to run, but the clock stops. I'm assuming that Baltimore took a timeout. So 35 seconds remain in the end of the game. Games for control in hand is 38-24. So yeah. Don't think it's going to change that much, but I would just appreciate if the Ravens scored. If I'm going to lose, I'd rather the Ravens score and my score prediction look pretty stinking good. And then I'm back in the bam, 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 bam. Lamar drops with a pass, gets some pressure, throws on his back foot, and wide open is Mark Andrews with the 5, and in for the touchdown, the little garbage touchdown, with 29 seconds remain, and it is 38-30, and the Ravens are going for 2. 7 sacks. AFC North love their hard-nosed defense and god-awful O-lines, huh? Yes, they sure enough do. Lions unfortunately pulled away late. Yeah, I said it was a good game, but then that fumble really changed everything. One, that long 96-yard drive, fumble, capitalizing, not what you can do as a Ravens fan if that all happens. So going for 2. Hope they don't get it. But I know they probably will. All right, Lamar, shotgun formation, not going to motion him out. Rolls, and it's going to be a incomplete pass. There's a flag, though, and more than likely it's going to be a retry. Dadgummit. More than likely it's going to be like a hold, a leave contact, something like that. Holding on the defense, yep. Oh, penalties offset is going to be retry. Okay. So retry 2-point. Ravens do not get it, please. Lamar, empty set, drops for the pass, and he's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Zay Flowers. So 38-30, 29 seconds remain, and extra point on to kick for Loop. They're showing all like the blocked field goals and whatnot. Huh. Just hurry it up. All you're gonna do is kneel it down, let you get it, because more likely you're not gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to carry what they come. What they have. What's it called? How much you down by in fantasy, Ryan? Was it close or out of control early in the game? I was up by 20. So just give you context. So I was up by 20. I had Zay Flowers versus Lamar and Jared Goff. So yeah. So up by 20. While we're waiting on this. Onside kick. Got it. Lions got it. Lions got the win. So Zay Flowers still got 3.3. So I needed, just to be able to win, for Lamar and Jared Goff to both combine for 20 less than 23 points. So yeah. Lamar had 27. So yeah, so now I lost pretty easily, unfortunately. But it's fine. Like I said, it's all good. So all right, so it is going to be clock continues run down 38-30. Um, I will see y'all on Thursday. I am very tired. Uh, I'm going to go get some sleep. So, like I said, I'll see y'all on Thursday. Um, Cardinals versus Seahawks should be an interesting division game. Both teams are 2-1, and both of them are 0-1 in division. So, huge game Thursday night. I'll see you